A very good morning and welcome to the dialogue. My name, as usual, is Abedianim and this is Net2 TV. We are streaming this show live on our Facebook wall at Net2 TV GH. Net2 TV GH. Also, you're reminded that in the course of the program we will activate our phone lines so you can join us by voice or text. You can also send your SMS or WhatsApp messages ahead of time through 0240550899. 0240550899. And we will allow you also bring comments, questions, and any other happenings around where you are. This is the show that brings you results that is tailored for you or to your needs. Today we have quite some mind-blowing issues to tackle, and our first guest is already seated here. Let me also walk you through that. Today is April 8th, and it is also marked as an International Day of Human Space Flight. International Day of Human Space Flight. It's also known as Cosmonautics Day, the Cosmonautics Day, and in other countries it is annually celebrated and held on April 12th. It marks an anniversary of the first human space flight by Yuri Gagarin in 1961, the Cosmonautic Day, and it was first done by Yuri Gagarin in 1961. So today marks International Day of Human Space Flight. So yes, just a little bit about today. It marks an International Day of Human Space Flight, and it was first celebrated in 1961. I'll quickly pick a quote for today, and it says, "It's hard to beat a person who never gives up." It's hard to beat a person who never gives up. And this quote is by Ruth Barbie. And Ruth Barbie was once an American American baseball player from 1914 to about 1935. So that is a quote. And I think he was one of those who never gave up even when the team is losing. And so it says, it's hard to beat a person who never gives up. So even if you're not strong, if you're not determined, even if you are weak, just don't give up. And that's all you need to go on. We'll go on to our newspaper reviews for today, but let me remind you and say a very big happy belated birthday to my big brother and friend, Honorable Kofi Amakohene. Yesterday I forgot to mention because the seat was hot and the callers kept calling, sorry. So today we're still celebrating, and this weekend I'm coming for the sit-up. You know, I'm not letting it go. So Honorable Kofi Amakohene, yesterday was your birthday. You still look handsome and young, you still look energetic and fresh. The freshest MP I've ever seen. Yes, yesterday was your birthday. Enjoy your birthday. And this clothes was given to me actually by Lesa Clothing yesterday, and even the one I wore yesterday. So thanks to you, Mami Boatma and Lesa Clothing. You guys really love this show, and you decided to do this purposely for me. I really admire it, and you can see I'm looking gorgeous in it. It's so beautiful. Lesa Clothing, thank you so much for this clothes. Let me go to our newspaper headlines. I can see Safu jumping and raising his hands at the back, but I don't know what he's trying to say. The Daily Statesman says, "Resilient economy, my vision. Agenda for jobs by President." Resilient economy, my vision by President. And you can tell a smile on his face. And we have opinions lawyers in show boxing. Deputy AG raising red flag. And then on the bottom right, we have national security arrest 5 in latest oil smuggle scheme. Yes, John Boedu starts campaign for NPP General Secretary. John Boedu is looking all ready and started. John Boedu starts campaign for NPP General Secretary. And that's all on the front page of the Daily Statesman. Yeah. So we're going straight on to the Ghanaian Times, where it says, government launches socio-economic development policy for 2017 and 2024. Government launches socio-economic development policy for 2017-2024. And that President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo exchanging pleasantries with Nana Pra Ajim Sam, and that I love Kente. Trust me, that Kente looks so awesome, man. Well, on the front page of the Ghanaian Times, or the Daily Graphic, we have Attorney General rubbishes Opuni's request. Attorney General rubbishes Opuni's request. That's the front page of the Daily Graphic, and we have 5 suspected petroleum smugglers arrested. We thank the national security UG Medical Center not completed. Parliament approves $50 million for remaining works, Health Minister says. But I will also want to appeal to the Ghana Police Service and the IGP as well as the National Security to look into Francis Kumi's death. We still haven't heard anything, and I'm sure investigations are ongoing. We really commend them for the good work, but the media and Kansas City Media Limited, we are personally asking the IGP, Ghana Police Service, and also the National Security to look into Prince Kwabena Kumi's death. He was a former worker here. We all worked with him here, and he had a scholarship to study in China. He studied aeronautics, which is one of the most difficult programs we can have your people learn, and he came back to give back to his country only to meet this untimely accident. And so we are pleading with the Ghana Police Service, the IGP, the National Securities, and all stakeholders, all parties, all legal, and every Ghanaian to help us look into Prince Kwabena Kumi's issue. We really are very saddened, and let's look into that. It can be you, it might be me, who knows who might be a victim tomorrow. But at least if we set the record straight, if we bring the people to light, if we're able to establish what happened and families and friends are okay, at least we can all learn from his issue. We cannot bring him back to life, but at least we can investigate into his issue. We worked with him here. He resigned, traveled to China to study aeronautics, and came back to help his country. But unfortunately, he had this accident. So please, and please again, we pray that we are helped with his investigations. The front page of the Daily Guide has opening trial on hold as more ruts uncovered at Cocoa Marketing Company. Opening trial on hold. Nana unveils new job policy. Well, I think that answers to people crying for jobs, and we hope it's executed to the latter. Yes, we need jobs. Job for graduates, job for all. And so yes, it's a good news. The New Crusading Guide has on the front page, AG challenges Opuni on his request for documents. And it has a picture of the AG and Opuni face to face, as the French would say, vis-a-vis. Yep. Akufo-Addo launches 2 national policies to meet SDG 3, increase economic growth. And Ibrahim Jaja set record straight. I don't know what that's about, but as he sued Daily Graphic for defamation. Well, and on to the last paper we have for today, which is the Chronicle. Last but not the least, opening cases wait on Supreme Court. And then we have more jobs coming. President Akufo-Addo assures Ghanaians as he launches agenda for jobs. And then John Boydu, I will rescue, or our resource party structures, John Boydu. And we have on the top right, holier than thou NDC hits Kumasi Street with US-backed propaganda. I really didn't want to go much into this anymore because I think it's in the hands of the right authorities and they are looking at it. But yes, as they appear on the front pages of the newspapers, you can't just deny your viewers of that story. We'll also want to say that this show is proudly sponsored by King's Drinking Mineral Water in Swoot, the King's Drinking Mineral Water. It's the new release from Kingdom Beverages Limited, and it's carefully treated under the state-of-the-art water treatment machine. Its quality and taste cannot be compared to any, and I tell you, the way it's designed looks so sexy and cute. It's suitable for all purposes and occasions, and as we get into the weekend, you might want to grab a box and feel the home. If you are the type who get friends all over coming over throughout the weekend, back to back, drink cups and stuff, like myself, you need to have a box of King's Drinking Mineral Water, at least to wash down all the toxins people take in. King's Drinking Mineral Water, you can get the bulk purchase at the Medina King's Drinking Mineral Water Depot near the Medina Post Office, or at the King's Beverages Company Limited near Gumua Porton Junction. Their numbers are 0302 681 984, 0302 681 984, or 0240 521 276, 0240 521 276. King's Drinking Mineral Water in Swo the Del. I would also like to share this good news with you. If you want to renew your driver's license in 30 minutes, yes, you can have it back in 30 minutes. at the DVLA Prestige Service Center. You can also get an international driver's permit in 30 minutes. Yes, 30 minutes. And you can trade your international driver's license or foreign driver's license for a local Ghanaian driver's license if you want to drive here as a foreigner or holding a foreign driver's license, all in 30 minutes. You can have all this done at the DVLA Prestige Service Center at the headquarters near Cantonment Post Office or by the Togo Embassy. Their hotline is 0302-746-760. 0302-746-760. Go to the DVLA Prestige Service Center and have your needs met in just 30 minutes. Don't forget to call us and let us know how it worked for you. We're taking a quick break, and when we're back, we go straight onto our issues. We have here today a gentleman who approached us some few weeks ago with a need, and we didn't really bring it on air, but after we helped him, he decided to come express his appreciation on air. So we thought it was just nice to give him that space to express his appreciation. We'll come back after this break and we'll bring you that story. This is The Dialogue, and I'm Abedi Enim. Here is Net2 TV. Reminder that we are streaming the show live on our Facebook wall at Net2 TV GH. Net2 TV GH. My production team has challenged me to take a constant Ghana interview with my folks here, and I'm going to do that. But yes, there's a reward for that. I have here with me Reverend Francis Norte Butri. Reverend Francis Norte Butri. He's from the New Creation Evangelical Ministry in Labadi. And also I have Emmanuel Laye here with me, who was, they'll introduce themselves and probably tell you a little bit about why they are here. And I'll switch to Ghana. If you can't speak Ghana, just hold on. We do a little bit of interpretation. Reverend Norte, Francis Norte Butri, right? Ojeku. Ojeku. In Chobe, Reverend Francis Norte. Yeah. Kewagbasan a few, Kehano no few.
Yeah, Miji Reverend. Miji Reverend Francis Norte Butri. Ni Miji Moni Domo Asafu, naturally New Creation Evangelical Ministry here. Ni kenkenda ni macha inwe mono kenkenke shida iha nyongo. Ni keshida unha bo. Akekeju ha wona kan igbani kwen inye matabi mayi. Ni shida unfifi un ya ken impapa ye nyongo mi. Ni actually Prophet Joseph Zounu. Leji money encourage me kashe eni inshare. Ejage eji papa ni keji onye se no feno mboka wo mi e ba jipo ake obi na meji osofu ife nye atwo na kan nuchumo ake leje nche ihien ba kumo de ka fi asafu kan e junu ife no kwamuni ke ha mi no ni nyonjio mje nche nshika nke wa mi ke kon papa je nche ife ni ye bi ene ake nyombo eja mo fe mo nuchumo e ka nuchumo mo fe mo munno ne mo ji agashi mashi e nyombo wi mo ni mawa me ni injenshi ya bifi onemi ni
mano ya no ke ha sanepoten woni wo yo bi shi ima wo minto ni wo utwon wo shishi fio keke agbene wo ba ya no ke jeje me
okay amenda yo ashi first agbene mi da nyon shi ya ke keje nye ku ntambie ino ni wo ni yo bi
okay ko tambie we blame me feel ko
o fa ne ke no no woni yi wona kanji papa osofu le dromo na jino ni ha bia ne yo bi ni no ni poten ni he woni yo bi ame wa mi ebeko no be na me wa mi no ncho ake ke choro no hu ha Yehowa ke dromo ni ke ni ko woni ya ke no ntini de balake besani nke fe gospel nke wo iwo ahinya obe bien yo papa temo eba
be masa nke ba ono ko reverend ekwa bo ba nyon gbula mi o ka ba wi ibe ko ne o ake o ye numi apo ekwa ji asafo bi nimpo chon chi o ya tisa ne ko no akobra nu ko ni Hilbe wale ni chon ene kan hin kra ne ahia no ko fiu ni akwa kwele ke ha operation ni omo money jashi fi o shagbene ye ne she mano yosane ke ka gbene wo ba mi wo boy channel me ni story
Vemo yicho eji akeshe da Tuesday ke Wednesday say ya sure ye health insurance ye labade mi da health insurance onu pa finishing aka megbe ya keke ya megbe ni ma share eje me ko wonye wo hele wonye mi no e wala ewo nichumo na ke fun ye ken share gbe na inko ama ke wo ni nucho itanju wo fi oni ewo ye je me ni ina adafi ake wonye mi no e be hi wale serious doctor ehale nyonkombi akeke ya ani afi ne ke operation e ehia ba pata obiri nu ye edomi wa shi wale ushe inyenye himi femanye shikechon inyanyo no ni
obanyo chekwe
inyanyo actually Mr. Isaac yela eli toilet ejeme inka fun because Sunday kumeke wona ne keni shika da ko ai tufa ka ambe ne kenna le lewo ke shika wa woni le shika fitu minti fi wale ne ka o enyemi nu enyanyo wa ne nyemi poni ye ne tu kaji ekefun ye ba nyewa oni wi no de ke wa ma twale ne twa won enyum do mo na okun oku e do ke o no san wo pe no do ke o ni bo won ke kaji shika ne wa de san ye ba pata bo fe bo ni ji o ba ku e bo na fi anya hele ejura ejake wala infi shika o no jini wo kwa je ni ba gba ni ba to abo bi fa shi omi oni ni wa mo ni san ni owa ni wonye mi nu ne cho operation ni no ni mene e wala mi wo ke no ko ni hilebo e a chele kusha kaji onyo wawo ni oha wonye mi e wala san wonye wo ba wo ka shida ni fefe e ba ni wo ka ba bu.
Okay, thank you. I would like to do a little bit of explanation in Chi. I'm a bit overwhelmed, but I'm trying to keep my emotions intact. So Reverend Note called me through a friend of mine that he has this brother here who is going through a little bit of challenge health-wise and needs some amount of money to go undergo a surgery. And so I invited them over to the office. Truthfully speaking, I think Kenneth and I, my boss Kenneth Japan Jr., we decided to share the cost and to also help them get through the operations. And he's done, he's successful, and he's okay now. And they decided to come back to say thank you. We didn't want to bring this on air, but he thought this is something he would like to say it on air and also to express his appreciation to myself and Kenneth, and so that's why they are here. No me okay, Ochuani Niwa. She after operation, Doctor K will call an old if you
finally me Indian and Chumoji carpentry.
Okay.
She a fear me at Tameke, in Kawu Kunichi, or baby ane Yeshia. Me get in conscience illa ake milla gospel. Ke ya bele mwe lele lala manna ake no inchila ke ofi o domo ni ke ni yo ahun e am ake no ke inye ntumo machume no afa ke mi biwa mo ake gospel e hu eji lawo ke
shiemo
ncho ke yowa eji e am no ke mo fon ni ekule ba tetu yi ni isuma ke wa mi
Okay. I'm glad I mean Shlau. So what my brother is trying to say is that after the surgery he's advised not to do any heavy lifting or hard work. He used to be a carpenter and now he cannot do a lot of heavy lifting or hard work. But God being so good, he can now sing. He's been gifted, and so he's put a few tracks together and trying to make himself profitable and to help people and others in the ministry. And so he would appeal to people in general public for any support or assistance. He might need a producer to take him to the next level. We'll play a track or two from the first album he's recorded, thanking the Lord for his life. And also for couple of few of our channel what is it? No me we are one ministry a bit capital intensive. Shikaya am few ne okay fear obi o one more kejo ma de
keji mana meni amewa wo feel because much more ida because keji okwe keje Paul ma you know ke Peter me bini Yesu kama me ya upper room mo konkon prekeshi mo konkon eyishi fresh me ana new convent ameka me wala ha Christ at me fresh kana kwa tuni o je me woni mu kwa chole Joseph ya ho a 2 plot of land ni ekwa ha Peter me na me ke wo ame shi ame jake ha group se dan ame nya me fana na ma atuni na me chake gbe na me wole Banamans je because of money ishishi Banamans ishishi jake mokoni encourage o me ni ame tru ngonu tumu o mi fi aka ni wo she wo need wa mo because enyo hu jake me pi no ba no kale ba yue aka chake jimba shi mo go fi mo mi ni yo yo na kan jimba mi boko heni e ba wo e kanu tunani e wo kala yo boko no e ba yo e wo e ba fi wo ko e wo ha shi wo hi wale mu she
o ka mo konto e na nyese be ngbe ba na nye ne ka nye telephone number ko na ba nya trane
wo telephone number ji 0244089089 0244089089 ka me bala na me ke alo ame yishi la pogas na me ba me hi from ka o ame to okina factory
okay
eni ashin okina ye ka me ba jame tu amba na o ni ke na wa mo fi won ka eni wo fi oso mo ye arufuku po mo ke ji me po ba nye na ka rufu me ba na po na me ka jeme ni ame be ame ngbe ni
amagula no me fi o shla o ke ka gbene wo ba na be shi wo gbe ko na e ko ba to be ko ni wo se wo yasane ami di ke wo ba ni wo camera se ho abakọ no chuon ye oje ko ni won wo ke wa boy wo ba fi eja ke neke ji no ni Kristo chon ake wo fi wo ke wa wo hi. Well, what he's basically saying is that his ministry is a bit capital intensive, and so he helps people who are sick and are needy, and sometimes it's really hard. And so if you want to support them, he put out his numbers and his location. Anyone who would like to support or help their ministry or help other sick people, there's a particular story that really moved me to support him when he saved the life of a gentleman who had some form of cancer and has been dejected by the entire family because they claim he was disrespectful. But how on a story is slow, just in like a minute.
Yeah, no me in paso mo ye no mo ejeme. Dey ni Chelsea ke Arsenal twa community shield. Yo ni ka ni ke tension wa ko bole ke abide to me ni mbati. She no fe no nyumbo chon be piano ni e ke hilo ma wala. She e ko ni chon jeme. Ni e ke chon jeme. Ni chon jeme jeme fe. Jeme sha. Ke mi do ya kwanchu mi buma de sakashin le bumo na de fe poto ni e wo go
kole kemba.
Ni e kole. Obiri na fe ma reho. Wo mi shile na hear the voice again wo ke enenke ochu woni kun se abi ke mamba o ya hila chamo hilo ke ne ni kashini ke o enyanjo ko be uchu se wa mo be ewo shikafiu ni oje mi he ni aje ni nyenye ma no ni baba shikafiu ni ke gbe ni o le kheti hila chamo shina wote la jina so abi jemi ojo ba ke ma baba ta shini gbo ma poto ke shini ke lando kra amenye wona me ke wote ake me o wo ake wo ya 37 Shisani afu naniye obine wote besani fish kasani shino unye ni
na
yeah.
But like I'm saying about Toby, no work bin and I can produce a having signal, but this is also very important. But just mean to any many ko ana ke je na ji kan clean no o fe ko mu wo be na ji no ni won wonye wo wa fi o wo be ye olulu wo ba na kan cho wo ba Toby no ba no ko wa gba na kasanji ke wo sha na kama jamfoni e fe ke me po ye lo foni ko me ye kuna me ncha me wi ke wo ko no wo ba fi wo ke wa ina ji ni chumo ni won wo chumo no ni ngboke wo ba chuke wa wonye me wo ba da bushi na agbe ne ni me ina nyesa egbe kenu ko fi o ya ma me ko wa later
o fane da ma gbigbe iye shira fi o ni to ma ngo
ka ya no ya keke
keji wo ba gbigbe kenklen ye me fi o nke shira ba ha me kenklen ke shira ba ha che o file ya keji ha mi wale nye machuna ke no chumo enyo ke ya bu Mr. Jonas ke e boss ake nyumbo ajonye ni hanye hewale ino fe no nyamo mi efuli ke anye nye station e ya ehe eten ya ke Mr. Lee ke enyeminu Isaac ke shabi Isaac ake ke ji ame hu ko e ko me ni shako hu ejo ke ya ke ha National Health Insurance amono pe ko me achole dina na mensan ke le mi gbe ma shi ejeme kwengbe me nyeminu nene share ngiro nyumba hu ajole ke nana obusu le nwe chun le je ko me le nwe wa o ka fifu ejo ke ya in landlord.
Okay.
In le legitimate how work be. Ake ni wo fi na kan so mo ejemi. So that e wa wo je me family le actually Mr. Ishmael Kote Amon. Ghana airport have municipal officer one.
Yo, mean that. What that me finish. She can go be a issue. It was okay. The she be a keke. The new family or Baba Kunkunwa by son. I don't like any nearby. We'll take a quick break, and when we're back, we have seated the lady who has been lost in the system but always been behind the scenes, striking and working hard. We'll be right back after this break.
We have arrived Ankara. Accra. Money and everything.
Give us your blessings.
Oh, blessing. You should have mentioned this earlier. Okay, shall we pray now? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Guy, why? No, why? I go south, yes. If there's something they can't write for it. If it be why can't they can't write for it. So this man they can't find top. No, face line. Other go or other come. You go and see him.
African Spice, showing this and every Monday to Friday at 10:30 a.m. only on Net2 TV.
Kitty, let's go. Anywhere you there, I go there. I said it, Coco, my one and only.
Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday, every day, Friday. What a bumper. He go bring a bum. Bring a bum. He go bring a bum.
Welcome back to the dialogue. We just had an intensive Ghana conversation, and trust me, I beat my producers to it, so they owe me. Yeah. I won't boast of any languages anymore because it was a tough one. Anyways, we have here seated Frances Ewurabena Essiam. She's just lost in the system for a while, but very busy, hard working behind the scenes. She got very busy lately, going to meetings and striking deals on behalf of Ghana. We have happened to have her here again. She's a CEO for Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company. And you know, when she's here, then it means something hot is going to happen. Frances, you're welcome to the show. We miss you so much. Yeah. And you're gorgeous. In fact, I thought I was going to win the day, but now you beat me.
Deaf Collections.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're looking so beautiful. Mine was by lesser clothing in Tama. Yeah, they deliberately did that just for me to come show off. So yeah, I'm showing up. It
was deliberately done for me.
I can tell. Carefully made.
Yeah, carefully made. Yes, this is a home design.
Well, you have not been here for a while, and so my viewers have been calling for you. We have to be on your back. Thanks to Safo and Kenneth for trying to reach you every day. And you've put aside a lot of busy schedule to be with us.
Absolutely. Today is a very tight today, but well.
But let's talk about a little bit of the president's stories on the front page. The socio-economic policies put in place to increase job in our systems. Just give us a bit on that, and then we go to other issues.
Well, I'll say good morning to our cherished viewers and listeners, and I'm sorry the weather.
Yeah, I've
been doing a lot of traveling lately, so the cold and cough back. Thank God it's gone down this morning. Having said that, I'd like to greet the Prime Minister Inter Paris of Ghana, the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, a gentleman par excellence, a legal luminary, an esteemed, shrewd, astute, focused, pragmatic, matured politician, a father for all, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana.
So all these appellations for just one person?
No, because he's a President of Ghana.
Okay.
So if we say good morning,
it has
God,
to be.
Good morning, Jesus, thank you, God, thank you, Jesus, for our lives this morning, then we pray for our President and we thank him for the good and focused work he's doing. He's brought maturity to the presidency. Everything about this administration is policy focused by the rule of law.
Yeah.
And that brings us straight to our topic.
Yeah.
Not leaving out my own Bobby last. That's Dr. Prophet Muhammadu Bawumia, the head of the economic management team. He chairs it. And he's also steering the boat, which ably assists the president. Good morning to you, Mr. Yawo Safumafo, and a big thank you for the CEO's Forum, State-Owned Enterprises Forum. When we stood in for the president just this past Tuesday, gave us words of wisdom. Hey, oh yeah, dear. Oh wow. Yeah, and it was very good, insightful. I'd also say a big thank you and a yoko to all the CEOs and our boss, all the state-owned enterprises and our boss, Honorable Stephen Asamoah Barton, indefatigable, versatile, hardworking, and he's really put the clear focus on us, pushing us to do our best, listening to our problems, and listening here, calling us, posting messages. This is the open door approach to policy and administration and managerial competency that we all like, we all love. And I will also say a big thank you to Honorable Professor Jampafo, who represented the Minister of Finance, all the ministers who were present, the French ambassador, who also gave us a very insightful, solidarity message and pep talk. And on the whole, all the wonderful ministers of state, Catherine Afeku, tourism, Auntie Abnadapa refusing to grow, looking younger than her age. Even though she carried me on her back when I was very small.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
But if I'm standing with her today, you think
she's
probably
quite active.
Yes, I'm older than her, or maybe she's a year older than me. But we're far in between. And then, of course, the Honorable Deputy Minister, Mrs. Otinjesi, for
so you guys really had a good CEO.
Yeah, I'm saying that, and then the ministers from the various sectors, especially our sector, that is the Honorable Uriku, who stood in for our minister, Honorable Bachejaku. So, on the whole, it was very good. And this is about the acting time that we've been brought together as CEOs, appointees, state-owned enterprises, subvented organizations, internally generated, funded organizations, and then again, the president bringing us together, and this time, board chairmen and board members were present, and it's becoming the norm, so that we have a cohesive, coordinated approach and harmonized approach to administration. And this is exactly how the president is tailoring us on. We are not a propaganda bunch of administrators. We are not babies with sharp teeth. We are mature politicians, even no matter the age. I say good morning, belated happy birthday to Samia Oku.
Yeah.
You see the maturity, even that the youth front, the organizational front, look at John Boedu. So you can see that there's a distinct departure From the time when you go and insult, and then your position is giving more vent. You go and steal, you're corrupt, and then you are put down the presidency in a special office doing nothing, wasting the taxpayers. So I believe that the economic and social development agenda and policy of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is on point, it's timely, and it's according to the Constitution. Abedi, we have the directive principles of state policy, which is enshrined in the Constitution. It's an enshrined clause. It's not something that you can arbitrarily. So the ECOSOC, you know, you have the Economic and Social Committee of the UN.
Yes.
And so we have our own ECOSOC agenda here. But
it's a 7-year action plan.
And all this is enshrined in the directive principles of state policy. You know, the president not only went to job creation, which is key, critical, pivotal, and central.
Especially at this moment.
For all time. That is for sustainable development.
Yeah.
President Kufuor's time, he had what you call the human capital development, if you remember.
So, well, whilst Francis take a sip, I think I would like to announce our phone lines and also get our viewers standby. Our phone lines are 0240550899, and also we are streaming live on Facebook at Net2 TV GH. So yes, you can view us live on Net2 TV GH. Yeah, Francis.
We are ready to go.
Yeah. I'm cold, but we have to do.
That's right. This is what happens when we have been pulling.
We have to soldier on for country and people, for God and country. So what actually is happening is this. When you look at the global and international dimension, and then you come to the regional dimension of goals, and then you come to the domestic or local environment, there must be a synchronization. Top-bottom
approach
and bottom-top approach. And you see, within this framework of our own homegrown ECOSOC, which is enshrined in the directive principles of state policy, the president has put it before Parliament. He doesn't do things arbitrarily, because Nana Addo is trying to systemize, to use my own words, the public and private sector, so that we operate within the rule of law. If you look at where our tax regime is going, we can't just be sitting down working. Even if you're selling ice water, the road you're passing on, the people you're selling to, the litter and so on, is the taxpayers' money, which has to see to it that all these things are in proper shape. The litter is on the roads, the gutters and things are desilted. So where is the money going to come from? Our opponents and people talk as if there's manna from heaven. Absolutely no. Like the Germans will say, nine. The issue is this. Here is a government that is taking a human approach to everything. So within the economic and social agenda, job creation is very key and critical. And then within it, all the policies outlined in the MPP manifesto. You find all this one district, one factory, it's all geared towards job creation at the local level. If you come to the educational sector, you are empowering society from the base with the knowledge, the socialization, conscientization, sensitization that will bring up a population that is literate. When we say literate, it's not necessarily book knowledge, but an awareness of our normative values.
Minded people.
Of our normative values. So that you know that you have that open horizon, that open mind, that you can take advantage of the opportunities being put in place by government. You don't need always to get into some white collar, blue collar job. We are being taught that planting for food and jobs. Let's use our hands like the Bible says. He who uses a hand to till the ground will eat of the fruit of his labor. Right? And income will derive to each person. Taxation will come to government, and that's how economies develop. All the enabling or all the things that government is engendering for the private sector is all to push us forward. And the president was very pivotal in saying that most of his outlinings yesterday was geared on the private sector, because that is the engine of growth. The public sector is there to provide
the enabling environment. So that is a push.
We're talking to Frances Ewurabena Essiam.
So if you look at the president's rendition yesterday, the launching of what I'll call the Ghanaian ECOSOC, you realize that this is a focused agenda for sustainable development. So that a generation will come and will say that there was a generation before us which ensured sustainable development and posterity of future generations. That is all that any government seeks to achieve. It's not about who I am, it's not about what I do, but what can I do for my country? What legacy can we all leave in our various designations? So I say ayeko to Nanado, and I say ayeko to the Primus into Paris. I say ayeko to a man with big ideas, big brains. I say ayeko to a president who has a vision, empathy, sympathy, compassion for the Ghana agenda. I say ayeko to the president of the Ghana project. And I say ayeko to the president whose mantra, whose conviction, whose fortitude is I believe in Ghana and the Ghanaian people. Even the way he says it, the Ghanaian, you know, the Ghanaian, it's even telling you that there is a forward movement. Why I will say, hey, yen san ye chinta, ye koyenim, ye koyenim, ye koyenim. So all that Nanado is telling us, the ugly noises, the empty noises do not develop a nation. Insults.
Frances, we've had few issues over the weeks that we were not you were not.
You let me land on this.
I'll let you land on.
I'm coming. The issues.
Yes.
The stickers. I will not mention anybody's name.
Okay.
The stickers will not be glorified, but Ghana will be glorified, and we have an economic and social agenda, which will lead to ultimate transformation and expansion of the Ghanaian economy. And when we talk of a transformation, this is an economic revolution from the base.
Granted, but what I'm saying is that over the weeks you've been away for a while. Callers are also saying that government has this beautiful plan, beautiful policies, agendas, implementing and passing some of them, but yet information don't trickle down to the grassroots for them to know. It happens, or it works as if, okay, the agenda that comes on the newspapers is being run by the opposition government, and so government itself doesn't trickle down information to its people. Well, and that is where I was going to ask you about.
No, this thing being sold out to us is wrong. Look at the newspapers, right? The president is always in the news.
Yeah.
Look at is it Jefferson Saki?
Yeah. The presidential
diaries.
Yeah.
It's running all the time on various networks, both private and state media. Wherever the president goes, the Ministry of Information does a good job by coming out with information. I believe it's timelessly. You see, the problem of the past administration, if you say nge, then the information is nge, nge. It is all distilled, it is all thought out. But Ghana is a society that loves scandals, and because the corruption scandals are not, because the corruption scandals, like Nkranchika and Good Morning used to say in those days, I'm a every day under Mahama administration you hear something new which is negative, but here every day there's something positive. There is something positive. If it doesn't come from a governmental agency, it's coming from the presidency. It's coming from the president's troubles. It's coming from his involvement in the global, regional, and domestic arena.
But what they're trying to say, okay, let me just remind our viewers that we're talking to Frances Ewurabena Essiam. She is the CEO for Ghana Gas, Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's been away for a while, and so yes, that's what happens. She's the CEO for Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company. Frances Ewurabena Essiam. She's been very active in politics, and she is a consultant as well. You can tell she's multilingual. Trust you me, she's going to start code switching and speaking in different dialects right now. But what they're saying is that there is the government communication machinery or system. There's a party communication system. They need all these informations sent to them timely or timelessly so they can also pass it on. I understand, granted, that you say go through the media, the private and social print and whatever media it is, yes. But they need to have theirs so they can carry it on in their constituencies, to the various places.
My brother, me, I don't like to listen to complaints. As a former ET Mensa would say it, it is the book of what do you call it? Lamentations. 1. Politically, if you are a communicator, it is your duty to go through the various political platforms available to us.
Yeah.
We have a communications directorate. Aduma Kubefi, acting communication director, is always up. You see, listen to what people say. You follow news file, big issues, the boiling points. Our own is what? The dialogue.
Yeah.
You follow other programs. You must be communication savvy. If you don't listen to the CNS and BBCs at midnight, yesterday I was on SABC, the South African Broadcasting Corporation, taking up the Winnie Mandela, countdown to the funeral. That's where they were having the, various vigils, memorial. There will be 200 memorial services. It is your duty, because I cannot sit you down and tell you it is ABCD. Go on the various platforms, look through social media, and what I believe must be improved is the dialogue between the district assemblies, the local government ministry, which is really the hub for carrying out government's agenda at the decentralized level. The constituencies, what are their communication officers doing? You must be having your community debates. What are assembly members doing? So my point is that communication is a value chain as well.
True.
And I'm saying that our appointees at the local level, a communication officer at the constituency level, who does not know anything about how to communicate,
then probably
it's a liability.
Okay.
So as we go towards the regional elections, I believe that we need communication savvy people to be appointed if they are not eligible for election and they are appointed as usual.
We really haven't heard your part on the Ghana-US deal, which I promised I was not going to touch on that. But let me announce to viewers that we are talking to Frances Ewurabena Essiam, and this is Net2 TV. The show is a dialogue. We are streaming live on our Facebook wall at Net2 TV GH. Now you can call us on 0240-550-899, 0240-550-899. And because we've missed Frances so much, I'm taking her a little bit back, because I know she has her views and her stance on some of these.
So I agree, but we'll up the communication game. I think NDC serial callers and communicators are doing a wonderful job. As is not
how you applauding NDC serial callers and communicators?
I say NPP.
NPP, okay,
yes,
go ahead.
NPP.
So that's
NPP, sorry, NPP are doing a wonderful job. Because look at those who go and get drunk in certain studios and they are thrown out. People are wallowing in their own quagmire because they are just insulting. And it is not sticking. You see, it's a matter of bread and butter, economic development. So please, we are not going to go that way with them. So the more we come out on what our president says, so I believe that the what do you call them, meets the press.
Yeah, meets the press.
Must be expanded to include a number of appointees. So if a minister is going,
then you can.
Mustafa must have a forum for other levels of appointees like CEOs, MDs.
To also be able to
for the district assemblies, they must be able to have it at the regional and the district levels.
Okay, I
so
think
I'm
we
sure
have a
that
caller on the line. That is great. But excuse and pardon Frances for her voice, and it's a jet lag thing. When you travel back to back, the weather and changing that, it can also cause you to have this little coughs and colds. So yes, but we have a caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning, Abidi.
Oh, Joe Niana.
I'm in here, Joe.
What to say?
Yamiadum.
Say they want to come see about 20th to 21st.
I'm so bad. Feminamishamu, Yamitunka. Mamu Mamma, Fluko, Blamitunka.
There be no one every day, you know, what they so high pound.
Damase, any mamma say. The Omampani, Nanado, and one somebody to Jama, and Mabu, and that's all. One me a teacher, a mean cancer, Omampani Papa say, Miano. With dressing piece or cat a man to Mabu. We not ordinary that home. We never say Buano. We not done in the son of me. What the Ghana Kobesha Fasteners. That must be some pound there 2 years. Now, not going to say Donafit. Say, what be a coin, a man will be or yard, a Timia Baho. Mama Buano Timama and Yana Yarasa. After Daniel and Canon, we had them, I mean, so say any customer party, you are only here, Bonomo Kai. Here, one office, only a Puma, no more say. You say, TV, and I tell you, they do what 6 months can you do that. There's all the information money, and then I'm calling us our country. You go out, bet about the whole week, See the require the police because we do conquer. But when you answer my any the couple of okay actually the from say the boy you say I'm not you maybe do to more why no so after no so from panic ma to I can't better can that.
Joe, that's it. Joe is one of our regular callers from Kumasi. Hello, good morning. Okay. Francis, and so yeah, hello, good morning. Let me pick up a few calls with hello, good morning.
Hello. Yeah, good morning. My name is Divine. I'm speaking from Adenta.
Go ahead, Divine.
Yeah.
Divine, go ahead.
Okay. What I want to say is that Mrs. Francis talked about the president doing all he can to move this country forward. I do agree with him, but I think there are people who are trying to pull this government down, and we need to, as a nation, we need to pray for this president because it's good for him, it's good for our entire nation.
Yeah.
It is not about seeking the downfall of the president that will move this nation forward.
Sure.
She did also touch the district assembly. I'm very technical, and most of my work I do is technical work. If the government can also look critical into technical institutions, I think it will help a lot.
Okay.
And the district assemblies too, when you step there, you realize whatever they do over there, it is not in the, I don't know how to put it, you realize that they are supposed to carry out
the government's
agenda
yeah.
to
the local people or the people in the
to the
district.
local people, exactly. You realize that whatever they do over there or they does over there, it is not in the line of the government. They just do the things to put things into their pocket alone.
That needs
because
to be looked at.
the district assembly, they make a lot of money, and they are supposed to whatever income they get from the local or the taxpayers, they are supposed to use that money to develop
the local communities.
Wherever area they have covered. You
Thank
understand?
you very much, sir.
Go to what's the name? Medina. Zanquantana. Look at Medina.
Okay. I think right now, when you are beginning to point fingers, we need to be sure what you're saying is actually true. But we agree with your earlier submission that yes, they need to develop their local districts, and that's their duty, and that's the moral essence of decentralizing government. Hello, good morning.
Mana Udaila Paka, me for regional secretary. Even more than one, patent tracker, Ghana, Banan of I don't know, my make it in Fuan for women organized.
Register, if you want to
open
Yano.
Well, my name, you know, the modern work, the policies, the programs, it had Ghana be. Ghana be you, but you back on the Ghana be Panama, say, but you know, the Kenyan sanity, you don't if you, Mr. Francis Station, when the let you do that. I communicate, see, I call it, always say, because you and me, we see, my in Yahi, one that not got a kufat, like, today, when I talk a kufat 23 back, so my name, you will gain one who could coffee, my name, Jano Mania.
You, Mania, yeah, hello, yeah. Well, I'm not too bad. Let me quickly say that you can get your driver's license renewed at DVLA Prestige Service Center just in 30 minutes. And you can also trade in your foreign driver's license for a new one also in 30 minutes. You can actually get an international driver's permit in 30 minutes, all at the DVLA Prestige Service Center and Cantonment, near the Cantonment Post Office or by the Togo Embassy. Their numbers are 0302-746-760, 0302-746-760. Go to the DVLA Prestige Service Center and get your services provided just within 30 minutes. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Is it Matilda?
Yes, Matilda.
Matilda, to say.
Young Kwan. I want to say.
Pam for who to say?
We are here.
Matilda.
Then say, we show me, Papa, and drive me.
Fache.
Last week, I call entire. Later on, last person called by no fire.
Fache, next week. And the
What happened, Papa? No, what happened?
Fache.
That's it.
Okay.
I say, your bumpire, your mom paying and out of them. You mean, sure, young couple man and what thing. Young couple man and what thing, young couple some finding with the only drink can of no one drink Ghana. No one drink Ghana, my bono, yin, yeah, that's it. Then I said,
yes, that's Matilda.
I see. And so communication, that's an outcome. Although also endure as your endure from the outcome. We fear now no fear American security assembly by soldiers assembly by no we fear the way in this is forming and some of Mukaya and this movement case yeah talk Ghana no I mean ultimate doom go for assume of what they almost what now almost propaganda in fact papa mean that out the entity for money not at least on people for need power yen it's no conquer for some
yo yeah that's it. Francis, will you touch briefly on
just like
just
because
briefly.
I have one more issue before.
Go ahead.
You see, I appreciate the concerns of our callers. I believe that with the U.S. military deal, the communication aspects, in fact, it fell more on the Minister for Information and other sources and others. You have another call?
Okay, let's answer a call. That will be probably the last call for today. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Pastor Medindi Ibrahim, Ekasa Efu Kanku enough.
Ibrahim Koso.
And Jack is here and come and come in and start my time for the blade.
Koso.
You, Pastor, you have a excellent in another down Kwakufuado, or you to Mapa. But your communicators, you know, one will say, the first name I'm saying, like I said, and was say who communicate on, and was say who copy information, but one will say, share US deal we here by you know. So Nyakubaku, and Nyakubaku, that woman, and the man, and this form science here. What the last before programs or Adamaku. And what they almost been informed, almost what the end is for the assembly saying as the Omukom communication office on one. You're not cast a black and you're net two, or behind net two. So the second work and the two is excellent, say, you know, down on you. And now I say, mother, and a person me by way. You tend to be share me. And then the captain say, Madam, Nana will use tomorrow. Oh, yes, Papa, but Kakano, yes, and the Kayos here. No, in the communication officers, and the mob of last in Salutuno, your prayer, they should try as much as possible. When there is anything, any development about the state, excellent to now do that what I get, they should voice it out. And I'm asking John for my MP,
yeah, that's enough. Register the Moody Shas and Amudi. Well, I think Frances in her submission, one can say, young Connie and Quashish information, or say, yeah, so young wire, Uti be free, Hanway TB free, or mention examples like Dialogue, The Boiling Point, and other platforms. So they are also, wow, teach you also bring more of the information because in the yeah, first hand information, but a bedroom will be an Amrabemukakra, but Uti shows which said Dialogue, and they are Kikawa, and also your breaking news in the pa, now for also Afabi. Now, Udia, I hear what you might say, and Frances.
Yeah, I mean, the teacher no crane say at the constituency level, there's a part in the structure. Constituency or communication offices.
Yeah.
General meetings, special meetings, and yeah, you control about mama for pay. But general meetings, special meetings, no. I was saying to me, invite communicators from the regional level. All the even to say Adenta, Medina, Legon, there's a certain zonal system. And to be ene yejina Madina ochina ye wo adwano mo ho dom kwabenya ochina ye wadenta. So there must be a structured approach to the regional communication level. Into your regional one more point in Crawford, one more communication savvy. No the plan at all. Into regional communication officer no or not to free national I plan say bia admako be fie me penny fui me hiamu was zone we mu ne ochina me interactions ade na ekọ e say to me a community debate as a party now that Adenta Park is saying what prevents the party from inviting the entire Adenta community.
But it's not even with the social media and stuff like that. Should we have problems?
No, what I'm trying to say, social media say enyo biana or illiterate enyo biana or radio enyo biana or interested in watching TV. They make obi bebe edwuma ba kai you know abre obi akopushi troka wabre no na me ya ba de edwuma And the aye can say MPs who in Peswaswa. The MPs should have a community day. Obetimi among the constituents, you know. Ewu di abaye, ewu di only DC so be hu di DC and MPs so be hu ebi an lobby, ebi a roadway nye. Oh, ye share no abo amakwata ye say. It's nipa no so free and on the vim. And I'm ebi adanaka ya kan brofo bebrebe economic and social agenda. Now translate
yes
from the top. That just I said that ban you. Say frafrau. Say that gary. Say yes be ye chepon. Say yan cry you crop but none nyina no ye distill into agina sasa wa joti mo nyanga saminyalo na kono sakte moto no being a mofoi. Oh, it's ni nyina no na ye de ko. Enti na ye ka say the communication NDC they've not beaten us to it because they are not on the international, regional or even domestic scene.
I see.
The most listened to person in this country is the president. So we must all help him as we get to the guy. Anyway, the US deal because you have a mind signal.
Yeah, I have my signal.
The US deal, no, the Americans said they didn't outtalk us. Me and Master Bombay, good morning. Or then he got me into the media.
So Bombay not just only in the past, and it's a wobble fee.
No man can be brave. But the ayer can say the majority in parliament rather did not respond aptly to the minority. I'm saying Honda Lacuna and free because I'm minority in the PA, you know.
And the
majority will also respond. It's a best honorable chairman, any woman in charge because MBF said no Mukasa, there must be a like-minded response from the MPP side in parliament, responsible for the same shadow or ranking role or no play, no, and say being so free haba. That is how we match communication. Which way US Trump no media?
Yeah.
On this Tommy Daniels.
Now we don't have a
now Fox FM
right away.
NBA.
Yeah.
I'm saying for sorry for therefore Fox News NBA. Now CNN NBA ja ama your friend say Democrats.
No.
Now Fox also NBA
Republicans.
Yeah. I'm a Republicans, you know. So it is matched. And then the president
Patricia baby almost democracy through honey.
And the American is a democracy it's a matter of communication.
Yeah.
Their propaganda you think is refined. But you'll be able to Rebecca how
yes, those
she can even describe the president something.
Yeah.
Anything that make culture say. No. So I wish if no people like Owusu Bempa, Abuapako, Woka A or Beka B. It's having said that, so all I'm saying is that it was a hoax, it was a lie. They were wishing for it, but the Americans are finding say we are a more credible administration, and it is not a base. So all we are saying is that and Trona NDC full channel. Some of us would like to advise them that one more man woman in whatever we call it. But on this note, we are ending on this note that Madame Rita Sobayire, National Vice Chairperson, First Vice, John Boyd, the General Secretary, Samuel Kukapo the Capo, Field Marshal, Boys Sabre, Girls Sabre, Oshe Nyanka Share Withia, Eshe Kunafo. Oh, Sammy.
Okay.
When I want more barbecue party,
Madam Princess, you best invite you. Now for the ball list.
Then what I wonder share ayeko nana.
Well, she always